Joyce, welcome back to another video. Alright, so for today's video, as you read by the title, it is going to be why Aria Montgomery needed help. Honestly, this entire time. And also why I kind of found her to be a bizarre written character. I feel like I should add that in the title, but it was a little bit too long, so I just figured Aria needed help was the perfect way to grasp people's attention and take some seriousness in that video too, because I'm going to be talking about a topic that obviously is going to be talked about because it involves a teacher. I just want to say that I know I've been away for a month. Everybody who follows me on my social media now, I have been pretty honest and open about my life. I don't share things just because I want to gain attention. I realized that I was so scared of that it made me so hidden, and it made me just show off my talents and everything. It just made me deny everything that happened to me. If you want to get to know more about me and you want to stay involved in my life and be updated on why I've been gone for a month and everything, please just go follow my social media. I'll put it in the description box, It's up to you. If you don't want to, it's fine. It's a choice. If you're just here to watch this video, that's also okay. But first of all, it ain't gonna be the last time I'm gonna pop on your feet, that's for sure. That's for sure, Z's. You guys are new to this channel. Hello, my name is Joyce. I do makeup looks, reactions, reviews on TV shows, movies, plot lines, characters, and song covers. And if you stay on this channel, you will not regret one single second. But that is enough said, and without further ado, let's get on. All right, so I'm going to start with her biography, as I do with all the characters that I've analyzed from different TV shows. So Aria Montgomery, she was 14 or 15 when the show started. She is a 14-year-old teenager who has recently lost her best friend, Allison De Laurentiis, because she disappeared and it's been 2 years. But the show starts with her. She is the main character in the entire group. Out of the 4 girls, it's Aria who is the main one, because she's the one who does the thing in the intro. She's the one who has also received the first blackmailing message from the anonymous A. Basically, the story follows her. So we get to meet her parents, Byron and Ella Montgomery. We do know that in the show, Byron is a professor at the University of Hollis, and he ended up having an affair with one of his students, and that is why Aria's mom, Ella Montgomery, and Byron Montgomery are divorced. But that's the thing I kind of didn't really like. I've seen the show. I just would see like Ella Montgomery popping at their house at some episodes. Sometimes she would be there, and then there were other times where there's no way I was the only one who realized this. And then there are other times that she wasn't there. I was also confused if the parents in the show were main characters as well, or they were side characters. That's gonna be something in another video that I'm gonna analyze. Anyway, also has a younger brother, Mike Montgomery, and I'm gonna be honest, Aria didn't treat Mike very well. She was not a really great sister to Mike. Again, I'm gonna analyze a lot of characters in Pretty Little Liars, and it's gonna make sense for his video as well. That is pretty much her summary. I don't really care about the things that she did in the show, like the activities, whatever she's into. I really don't care, because honestly, the show, the main plot was literally figuring out who the anonymous texter was. All right, they literally made it so clear that that was the plot of the show. So I'm not saying that her other qualities don't matter. I'm just saying that I don't think they're relevant to the main story, and I'm gonna explain why right now. Aria's qualities, honestly, I'm just gonna sum it up with fake ass white bitch. I've met a lot of fake ass white bitches in my life, and Aria Montgomery sums it up perfectly. She is the fakest white bitch in the entire group. I don't even care if I get hate for this. She is the most hypocrite. Everything that comes out of her mouth is absolutely hypocritical, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's all because of the affair that she had with Ezra Fitz. That's it. If you guys can be realists just like me, anybody can just be a realist, seriously, and just sum it up with one thing. I don't know why there are so many.
Oh no, Aria is so artistic.
Like, I see these biographies on the internet.
Oh, Aria is artistic. She's a model.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The actress, which I'm gonna talk about later, she is extremely beautiful. Lucy Hale is gorgeous. When I was a teenager, I'm bisexual. I had a huge crush on Lucy Hale. And honestly, who wouldn't? Lucy Hale is such a hottie. She is such an attractive woman. So I completely get why her biography of the character that she plays would be
artistic, model, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but in the show, they didn't really touch upon it that much. They might have done a few scenes here and there, but if you really watch the show, I'm telling you, the main plot is really about figuring out who who is the person who is blackmailing all the girls. So that means that the rest of the plots are pretty much irrelevant. Because Aria had a very inappropriate and illegal affair with her fucking teacher, who should have known better, that is exactly why I believe Aria's qualities are completely fake, and that everything that comes out of her mouth comes off as hypocritical, which makes her the perfect representation of a fake ass white bitch. That's it. That's literally all I have to say about Aria Montgomery's character. There are so many scenes where she has been so rude and selfish to her friends, and one scene she was so mean to Hannah. That proves my point. It proves that Aria is the fakest out of all of them. Another thing that I really hated that could have been potential for her character to be interesting is that I also thought that Aria was going to be revealed as A, because I mean, I don't know if it was me being stupid, but Aria, her first name, the first letter of her name starts with an A. She's A, you know, and I'm not even the only one just saying it. The actress who plays Aria said in an interview that she also thought that Aria was going to be A.
First person you thought might have been A on PLL. Honestly, I thought it was Aria. I thought for the whole 8 seasons that they were eventually gonna make Aria A. There were so many things that like led up to it. She was always missing in action, and I was wrong. I wanted Aria to be A.
It wasn't her. This is what I mean when I'm saying that, like, we can all be realists. Anybody can just pick things apart, and it's just like, I don't know why people are so scared, to be honest, just because they're scared of other people's reactions, or they're scared of, oh no, being rejected. Okay, that person, if you're being rejected by that person is not being real with you. That person is lying to you. That's what these writers did. They wrote Aria in a way that is so freaking strange. I don't think they understood what they were writing, because they were so focused on romanticizing the affair that she had with Ezra Fitz, that creepy P-word teacher who should be in prison. I don't understand why in the books he's in prison, but as soon as they find 2 attractive, charismatic actors who have amazing chemistry on the screen, they're like,
you know what? Yeah, it may be wrong. It may be wrong what they're doing, but look at their chemistry. They look so cute. Look at the way they look at each other's eyes. Oh my God, look at the way they kiss. Oh my God, it's so hot the way they French kiss.
are you kidding me? That is the reason. That is why you're going to make young teenagers who are watching your show literally be like, oh my God. Okay, so that means that if it's okay for a white girl to be in love and be prayed and groomed by her teacher, maybe in real life I can do the same thing too. Do you see what I mean when I'm saying that it's really awful and bad the way they wrote her character? I honestly feel bad for Lucy Hale, because Lucy Hale is such an amazing actress. I have nothing bad to say about her at all. She's talented. I have so much respect for her. I can feel how real she is. She is so real. And I'm also going to say that this girl is not racist at all. At all. I've never even met her in person, but based on what I've seen so far, based on the movies, the actings that she's done, based on the people that she's been around on her social media, like, literally, I cannot say that she is a racist white girl. No, I really can't. I can just say that the character that she plays is the definition of a fake white bitch who probably is racist, because that proves it. Aria in the show kills a black girl and there is no investigation. Oh my god, I told you guys, like seriously, when I said fake ass white bitch king, literally, I was right. She killed a black girl in the show, all right? And I know that Shauna was A. Yes, it's true. Like, she was the other A. I don't know how many A's they had to do. Like, it was so annoying. But in season 5, she was the other A and that was blackmailing them. But it's not like A killed them. A never killed anyone. A was just the evil blackmailing mastermind, which I don't root for what A did as well. You know, I really don't. Terrorizing these girls, that person should just have the popo being called on and that person went to jail. But that person did not commit murder, all right? They just blackmailed these people. So that's why I'm saying jail fits that Shauna well than being dead. Because, like, okay, why are you killing her? Would you have done that if the person was white? And another proof is that the other person who was A in season 6, CC Drake, she's a white girl. She was blackmailing them too, doing the exact same thing. The difference is she was alive. They called the police. They're like,
oh my gosh, okay, we understand why you did what you did.
You've been such a bitch to us. But we heard your story. We understand.
But when it's the black girl, you guys can't understand. There you go. So that's what I mean. Yep, Aria is absolutely racist. Absolutely. That's why there was no investigation when that Shauna girl died and everything. That's why they didn't do an investigation. Because they figured, oh, well, you know what? Yes, it's wrong what she did. But who's really going to care? Because, like, I mean, she's a black woman. So, like, nobody really pays attention to black women. Why would we care? There you go. That's what I wanted to say. And these are all the reasons on why Aria Montgomery is a very bizarre character and to the point where she needed help. And this is where comes my next point. This girl was crying for help. She was with a teacher who should have known better than to have sex with an underage girl who is 14. She was 14 when she started seeing Ezra. So that man should be in jail. And it wasn't the first time that he did that. His video is going to come later on the reasons why I believe Ezra Fitz should be in prison. I know everybody agrees on this. Like, it's literally been talked on online. So it's not going to be news. But I feel like Aria needed help because she was just around the wrong group of friends. I'm not saying that all her friends are terrible. I'm just saying that it's not their fault that they were also brainwashed and manipulated and gaslit by Ezra Fitz, that teacher, into making these teenagers believe that Aria and Ezra are true love, are meant to be. Oh, it's so right what they're doing. It's all of his fault because he gaslit the other friends into thinking that they should be rooting for that relationship when honestly, they shouldn't have. And that's why at the end, Aria ends up getting married to Ezra. And that's why we get this clip at the end of these friends being like,
Oh my god, you look so beautiful, Aria. Oh my god, you guys are so meant to be.
because they got groomed and manipulated by Ezra, by that teacher. The fact that he hasn't just done it, he's done it to other teenagers. Oh my god. I cannot believe that these insane writers thought it was okay to write a storyline about a 14-year-old being blackmailed by an anonymous person, being... I can't talk about it because it's really gonna make me rage and upset. So I'm just gonna leave it the rage and upset for his video. But this is exactly what I mean when I said that she needed help. I feel like her parents divorced and everything. Okay, what I'm gonna say is probably bad, but out of all the parents that should have been involved in the show, mostly, I'm not saying that Byron and Ella were not involved in the show, but they also weren't involved in her life that much as well. And has been proven. And even they have said that too.
I suppose he is.
You suppose? You were here, you heard what he said.
Of course I did.
Well, then what's left to suppose?
It's just, I realized that this happened when we came home.
I feel like if they were more in the show and they got rid of the other parents who were, no offense, pretty irrelevant as well. If they really showed them throughout the show, and they made a storyline and pushed for these parents to fight for their daughter to get out of that situation with Ezra, you know, take him to jail, the police. I think that the parents got fooled by his charisma and his good looks. They got fooled by,
Oh, well, maybe it is true love. Our daughter is she's grown now and she's an adult. So, like, maybe we should trust her.
no, she's not. She was a 14-year-old kid. How could you say that? How can you say that she's a grown adult just because you guys have not been around her life during that time that her friend disappeared, and it was her friends and a creepy teacher who had to be there for her? That just proves that you guys are bad parents. And like I said, I don't think, there's no way these actors didn't read these lines and they were like, okay. Maybe some of them were because they didn't understand truly. But I feel like some of them did understand and they just didn't have a choice but to do it because, I mean, it's their job. So it's really not their fault. I will never put this on the actors. I will always call out their performances if it was good, which the guy who plays Byron and the girl who plays Ella, they did amazing, great job. But otherwise, their characters, they were not the greatest parents. They really were not the greatest parents to Aria. They should have just moved out of Rosewood. They should have just picked Aria and Mike and move out of Rosewood. That's it. And they would have a better life. They wouldn't be blackmailed by A. Honestly, can the writers just admit that they just wanted to put 4 attractive, hot girls into storylines where it fits their own benefit? For example, the story with Aria being with Ezra, it was probably a fetish that one of the writers had. Just wanted to see it in action. I could keep going on and on and on and on, but I'm just going to end this video with, this is exactly why I believe Aria needed help and that she should have moved out to Rosewood and that she's a bizarre, strangely written character. Lucy Hill, I've already said my thoughts. Nothing against her. She's amazing. She's glowing. She's still so hot. Oh my God. Coming from a bisexual black woman, this girl is fine. Not be surprised if the guys that were cast, you know, that she had to kiss on the screen, I wouldn't be surprised if their rangers were. Anyways, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like I said, I want to hear your opinions. Like, there's no way. There's so many videos on it, on Aria being like not the best character. So I want to hear your thoughts. And yeah, that is it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.